All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, start with questions.
I'll just go initial just thoughts on this effort. It was a heck of a game from both sides, really, and y'all are still able to pull ahead at the end. We'll start with you, Elijah, and then Corey. Just what you guys thought about this effort.
Yeah, I think our offense was good. I do think our defense is still not at the level we want it to be. We got a little better in the second half, and that's why we won. But we're a lot better defensively than what we've been showing the last two games.
To piggyback on what he said, I think first half it got a little out of control, and at halftime we regrouped. Coach made sure we knew our mistakes on the defense end, what we need to work on, and I think second half we came out and bounced back.
Elijah, but to have a game where the shots are falling, you shoot over 60% from the field and from three. What does that feel like, considering what's ahead for you guys now, and just what you're coming off of course?
It feels good. Our offense was clicking tonight, but we know if we're going to be Utah State on the road, we're going to have to get some stops. So that's what we're focused on.
So I guess where has that slippage occurred, Corey, when it comes to the defensive end, and what do you guys need to shore up before you head to Logan?
I think the slippage happens when we get like two stops and then we come down, we get relaxed, we start standing up straight, and we end up don't getting three stops, or don't get a kill. So I think that's where the slippage comes.
Yeah, I think one kill today.
Yeah.
Still able to pull away from these guys, though. How are you feeling at this point, health-wise, Corey? You pouring a career high today. You feel like you're back to yourself?
I feel like I'm back to myself. I'm back not hurting as much. It's a little bit, but I feel like on the defensive end, I could be better.
Elijah, I think it was 34 minutes for you. Another big double-double. Feels like you're continuing to be sort of that motor guy. How much are you just taking pride in some of these big plays, hyping up the crowd, and how guys can kind of follow you off of that?
Yeah, I'm a leader of this team. I lead by my voice, and I'm trying to lead by example too. So I can't tell somebody to do something if I'm not doing the same thing and playing hard. So that's what I bring to the table.
Just from watching you guys play, it's not like 1, 2, 3. There's a group of y'all that are just leaders on this team. I mean, how does that feel knowing that, obviously next man up mentality whenever someone does fall, but you have your guys' back, not just from one guy, but from all the guys on the team.
I think it's great. I think it's great to have each other back and be as close as we are. I think it's great to have a deep bench, and not just having the starting five. We from Miles to Payne, our freshmen, we got a deep bench. So I think it's great.
Same with you, Elijah.
Yeah, what Corey said, we trust in our bench. We trust in everybody that suits up for this team, and we rely on each other. Like you said, it's not necessarily 1, 2, 3 people that are stars or whatever, but we trust in everybody.
And then we talked to Coach about the preparation, but from y'all's standpoint, what is that preparation like going to Logan and then going to Air Force back-to-back days in the week? Or not back-to-back days, but back-to-back games in the week.
It's a business trip. Want to take it one game at a time. Practice, we got tomorrow off. Practice hard these next 2 days and really focus on what's next.
Corey, what did you feel like went well last week on the road? Of course, I know you didn't play in Fort Collins, but what do you feel like you guys did well away from home that you hope can translate to this next trip?
I think we stayed together. Even when we got down, we weren't getting a lot of stops. I think each guy had each other back, and I think that's what went well for us.
Elijah, did this feel like it could be a fork in the road game for you guys? I know it's just January 10th, but to lose two straight at home and then head to first place Utah State next week, the narrative could have been a lot different had you guys not pull away and beat this really scrappy Wyoming team. Did this feel maybe bigger than a normal January 10th game, if you will?
Yeah, definitely. Losing at home against San Diego State wasn't cool. We had a different fire under us because of that. So we really wanted to come out and get this win in front of our fans.